For Read Zakaria, 10 Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World. And 10 Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World. For Read Zakaria provides readers with insightful analysis and predictions about the long-term trends amplified by the COVID-19 pandemic. Delving into history, he makes a compelling case for the inevitability of globalization despite growing protectionism and isolationism. The book also highlights the strain between the United States and China and emphasizes the importance of diplomacy and cooperation. By exploring the shift towards a digital world, growing economic inequality, urbanization, and varying government responses, Zakaria offers thought-provoking takeaways and potential solutions for a post-pandemic era.
Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World. In his book, 10 Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World, Fareed Zakaria makes a compelling case for why the lessons learned during this pandemic are insightful and applicable well beyond this outbreak. Zakaria deftly connects the dots between the pandemic and larger global trends and offers thought-provoking takeaways that are both apt and easy to digest. While some of his historical parallels may feel like a stretch, Zakaria maintains a positive and resilient attitude throughout the book, leaving readers with hope for a better future. Despite being written during the pandemic, this book offers valuable insights that will be relevant long after it's over. The Pandemic and Globalization. In his book, Zakaria uses both historical and recent events to argue that the COVID-19 pandemic will ultimately lead to greater globalization. Despite international protectionism and isolationist trends, the author highlights the importance of international cooperation and trade openness. He asserts that the pandemic has only highlighted the need for a fair, sustainable, and peaceful approach towards globalization. Although the world has reverted to inward-looking tendencies, Zakaria believes that the shift is temporary, and greater globalization is inevitable. Globalization and Inequality. The pandemic has intensified the competition between the United States and China, highlighting the need for diplomacy and cooperation. The world has transitioned into a digital landscape where virtual settings have become the new normal in healthcare, entertainment, exercise, education, and work. The pandemic has also widened economic inequality, calling for a safety net like universal basic incomes and healthcare to support those affected by instability. Urbanization amidst a pandemic. Despite the pandemic causing people to flee cities, urbanization remains a center for public health innovation, productivity, political progress, and environmental sustainability. Zakaria also points out that COVID-19 exposes failures in the American government, such as corruption and poor infrastructure, and suggests that addressing these problems innovatively will make the government more effective. Zakaria believes that the diverse array of responses to the pandemic shows that the size of the government does not matter but its quality does. The impact of COVID-19 on market capitalism. In his book, Zakaria argues that the success of government responses to COVID-19 can be measured by how well they protected citizens from the negative impacts of market capitalism. He explains how Americans are increasingly open to wealth redistribution and skeptical of the notion that the free market can solve economic inequalities. Zakaria asserts that market-centric thinking has infiltrated every aspect of life, ignoring values like fairness, equality, and intrinsic worth. While public faith in markets is declining, he notes that trust in experts is even more vital. Experts must respond to the public's concerns without oversimplification, overstatement, or condescension. United we stand. The COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the dangerous trend toward cynicism, complacency, and individualism. Zakaria argues that the crisis provides an opportunity to deepen international cooperation, just as past global challenges led to the creation of the UN and the EU. While the liberal international order was far from perfect, it significantly improved lives worldwide. Zakaria cautions against fearing a new, more multilateral order, and encourages the US to uphold the ideals that led to its rise to global leadership. Now is the time to come together in unity to overcome the challenges we are facing.
Zakaria's 10 Lessons for a Post-Pandemic World discusses the crucial themes arising from the COVID-19 pandemic, ultimately arguing that it has only accelerated pre-existing trends. His key takeaways underscore the importance of globalization, diplomacy, and international cooperation. He also emphasizes the need for embracing digital transformation, mitigating economic inequality, and evaluating government effectiveness. The book serves as a reminder that despite the challenges faced during this crisis, there is scope for positive change by learning from the past and the present. Zakaria's insights offer a roadmap towards a better, fairer, and more resilient world after the pandemic.